What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Shane and welcome to another quick episode here on 5-Star Cars, where I just give my thoughts and opinions what's going on in the car community on YouTube. If you're new to the channel, guys, do check out my other videos. We are a car discussion channel, not news. So before we jump into this video, let me make it very fucking clear, please. Before everybody jumps in the bandwagon, I am not news. I just give my thoughts and opinions about what's going on. Life of Palos does all that. That is his job, and that's what he does very well, and that's what we'll be discussing today. And as well, guys, do smash the subscribe button. Every subscription helps us. I will next Saturday, I will be giving the plans for the project car, and also next Friday showing you some of my old project cars I've done. So yeah, just subscribing, giving the channel a chance. It would be absolutely unbelievable. And yeah, smash the like button, that'd be great as well. So just discussing today, so Ice Cream Vlogs made a video basically that TK Garage has basically called out Life of Palos, saying calling him a racist, or basically being a racist for not covering mainly covering black channels or Asian or anything like that. And Ice Cream gave his thoughts and opinions on it, which I fully agreed with wholeheartedly. And I just wanted to give my own ones on it. I highly recommend link in the description below if you want to go watch Ice Cream's video if you haven't watched it yet. Because he basically agreed with nearly everything he said in it. But what's my thoughts and opinions on it, guys, is I just feel that what has happened here is Aaron has niched down so hard on the likes of Stradman DD and stuff like that, that his views basically are that, right? Now you have to understand is, again, it is his full-time job. It's different for, as Ice Cream said, which I agree with him, me and Ice Cream and any other people that it isn't their full-time job. You can kind of say what you want, and you can kind of don't have to worry about your views because it's not your full-time job. From what I remember, Aaron made a video saying, I think he owned an SEO company or some sort of company of friends, and he sold it for a large amount of money, made his money off it, and obviously got his AMG, I think it was a GTS, and did a few videos with that and started YouTube. And then obviously I remember when he started doing the news, and it just took off, and it was great that somebody was doing it. And since then, he's basically just niched down to Stradman DD. You have to understand that YouTube forces you to actually ride the wave of other big YouTubers in order to get big, like me. So again, guys, I cover these, but the difference between me and Life of Palos is we're in the same lane at the moment, right? So before you go off shooting your mouths off down in the comments below, I have completely different plans. Basically, I would love to turn this into a podcast. I want to do multiple things with this channel. I want a podcast, basically project cars, vlogs, my discussions. I want to do multiple things. He just niches on news basically, and getting the odd interview like he did with Shmee and stuff like that. And when you niche down that hard on something, and your viewers basically just expect the same, you to always cover Stradman DD with some diesel, Mia Harford, because he has to, because if he doesn't, he's not going to get the views on that particular video, and basically he can lose out in hundreds, maybe even $1,000 if not more, for that particular video. So I can see why he does it, but at the same time, I think it's unfair that it's unfair that he doesn't cover other car channels, but you have to ride the wave, as they say, because the biggest channels bring in the biggest views. When you cover the biggest channels, you bring views to your channel. It's just the pyramid, guys. It's just the way it works. But he doesn't really cover a lot of, I feel he doesn't really cover a lot of black channels, or Asian or anything like that. I just cover channels that I've watched that day, and I just cover the ones I ended up watching and wanted to comment on. I've commented on Tall Guy car reviews, Organic I've covered a few times. Things Rolling Cam is a new small channel I've covered. It doesn't matter to me if you're a fucking Circle or Cabbage Head or whatever the fuck you are, as long as your content is good. I'm going to cover it. Like, I really don't care. I'm here for the cars and the car content, the modified cars, the supercars, the hypercars. That's all I care about. If your content is worth talking about, I will talk about it. But I only cover usually 5 channels within whatever I'm saying, because it's just my format and the way I do it. And obviously Aaron gets in a lot of channels as well. So I was reading some of the comments on Ice Cream Vlog's video. I commented on it, a big long comment, but I agree with a lot of people. It looks like TK Garage is just basically throwing shit in the wall and hopefully it sticks, get some views out of it or some subs, or just trying to stir the pot. I think he's really reaching on this one. You have to understand that YouTube is a business at the end of the day. If it's your main income, you got to do what brings in the money. That's basically it. I suppose if TJ Millionaire or Tall Guy Car Reviews or CJ 32s or something like them went away and bought a hypercar, would they make it on Life of Palos as a main headline? I don't know, but he does talk about rich rebuilds as well. Joe, comment below, guys. What do you think? Remember, I bring up your comments every Sunday, so hopefully I get plenty of comments on this. I want to hear what your thoughts and opinions are on it. For me, I see where people are coming from. I understand it from both sides. I totally get it, because I suppose if you put yourself in his position and you were making a video and you knew it was going to get 100,000 views and it'll get you X amount of money, but if you covered another basically a smaller channel that's a black creator, and you knew it was going to get you maybe 30 or 40,000 views, and it's your full-time job, that's, I think you have to look at it kind of that way as well. But I do feel like he should obviously cover more black creators. I really don't think he covers enough of them. I don't feel like he covers enough small creators as well, because I've said it in Ice Cream's video that if you look at his channel, it is just basically, he's an ambassador for Stradman, DD, Whistle and Diesel. Any big channel that would get traction, he's on the coattails, because that's what he's got to do to get the views, which I get. But because I watch all the channels, I kind of know what's going on myself. But it's just, it's like, for example, he made a video, here's a good example. He made a video going to CarMax, I think it was Ferrari, to get an appraisal on it. So far, it's only gotten 26,000 views. There's a good point of mine. So, he's taking the risk of going out, and imagine if that was, drama between Stradman and Whistle and Diesel. He knows he'd get 100,000 views. So I can see where he's coming from, but you wonder if he should start making a segment on his channel towards creators, the likes of TJ Millionaire and Tall Guy Car Reviews and whoever, maybe once a week, maybe even once a month. I don't know, but let me know what you think about that, guys, in the comments. But yeah, I just said I just give my thoughts and opinions on it. And also DDE Squad, a guy in Australia messaged me on Instagram. We chat the odd time. He did say his latest video was about basically the morons of the car community. Just my quick thoughts and opinions on that one. He's basically saying about the idiots that have been out there. It was in Aurora, like loads of cars shutting down the highway, or not highways, but car parking lots and stuff like that. And that, one thing he said that I don't agree with, that he was a bit reaching with, and I think he was pushing it a bit far, is demonetizing or taking down, car channels that basically put up this kind of content. Now, Car Suspects, we know, makes that kind of stuff. Who else is there? There's a few other channels that actually put that kind of stuff up. I don't agree with people recklessly driving out on the roads and acting the absolute maggots and being complete ass wipes. I don't like it, but it's not fair on people that are literally have all the, their cars fully up to date on the stickers and all that kind of stuff, and just want to go and watch and see cars, but don't act or portray or mess on the roads. And I don't think you should go down pushing the button of trying to get YouTube to demonetize or take down videos like that, because as we all know, YouTube, as soon as they bring in something that will affect your video content, they reach very far in it, and even the slightest thing that they think that is within that thing that they don't like, they will jump on it and you will get in serious trouble. And also what that means is, if YouTube were to say, yeah, you can't be putting up these reckless videos, whatever, imagine about the people, if you didn't like it, say for example DD or some of your big favorite YouTubers like Stradman, and they were doing donuts or burnouts or, you know, sideways out onto the road. Somebody goes and reports that video to YouTube saying that's part of your policy not to have that up there, it's going to get taken down. So I don't agree with him on saying that it should be taken down in YouTube and stuff like that. What he didn't mention either was that should happen is everywhere should have this. I mean, every country, even here in Ireland, we don't even have them, is every big city should have at least 1 or 2 drag strips with a burnout pad and cheap access. And it should be, you know, I mean, it should be a thing that should be open from anywhere from 12 noon till 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning. Leave people go there, have a place for them to hang out, keeps them off the streets. You make revenue from it. A city should do it. I mean, like, I just don't get why they don't do that as well. I mean, it makes sense, like, you know, it just, yeah, people going off just by dangerous driving the road though is idiotic. I don't like it, but I feel like that he's going to class some people in there that he shouldn't have, and people that just go and watch or don't do anything bad and just want to go and look at nice cars. And obviously YouTube, that's a bit of a bad idea to be saying they should be taking these videos down, because it would lead into further things that we don't need anyway. So I've rambled on long enough, guys. Jesus, I don't even know how long this video is. Sorry about that. But do, again, comment below if you're new. Please do smash the subscribe button, help the channel grow so we can get a project car. And yeah, until the next video, guys, stay safe, peace out, and keep it lit.